What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do a mid-high skin fade like you see right here. If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, as it helps out a lot. All right, for this fade, my customer wants a metal 2 all the way around. Since it's straight hair, you're gonna see me going at it at different angles. Make sure you take your time with this part of the cut. Now right here, I'm taking my zero gap trimmers. These are my shortest trimmers before my shaver. I'm gonna make my guideline, as you see right here, right below the occipital bone and like an inch under the parietal ridge. Parietal ridge is basically the fancy way of saying where the curvature of the head starts. I'm gonna take off the rest of the bulk right here at the bottom with some trimmers that are not as short, giving me a pretty clear clear indicator of where I need to shave. I don't want to go past that guide I have right there on the top, because I'm going to use that space to blend the shaver into the 00. And then that last line, I'm just going to go ahead and take it off with some of my trimmers, the ones I used in the beginning. They are zero gap, these right here. As you can see, they go ahead and take off that line pretty easily. Using my Babyliss clippers, I'm gonna open the lever all the way for this next part. This is a half. You're gonna wanna go up about like a half, like an inch. You're gonna go a whole inch above the last guide, and you're gonna use a half right here. And we're gonna go ahead and scoop out at the top. I don't really focus on those lower hairs that you see right there, because those are gonna be shorter, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just setting in the guide where I'm actually gonna blend into the next spot from the half to the 1. But yeah, we're using a half right now, and we're just setting the guide, not really focusing on the hairs under it. I didn't show you up close, but I closed the lever all the way. Now I'm gonna go up halfway, or a little bit past halfway. Again, I'm focusing on the guide where I'm making the new line. The lines I'm making, they're called guides, and I'm focusing at the top. I'm not really looking at the hairs under, which is why I keep leaving that line you see at the very bottom. That also serves as a guide. Like right here, I'm coming in with my trimmers. It's in slow-mo, so you can see how I'm scooping out. Right at that line, I'm just gonna attack it. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend that 00 into the half. It's all micro steps, you know, from the 00 to the 0 to the, just working my way up. The science behind fading is the lower you go, the shorter it is. The higher you go, the longer it is. You're working your way up from the bottom, from shortest to longest. And people just break these down into separate steps just so you don't lose your spot, because it can be easy to lose your spot when dealing with hair. It could be, especially if you're moving around a lot. But this just helps you, stay organized. Like right here, I close it all the way now. This is a little bit bigger than the 00, so I go right above the last spot I hit with the 00. Using only my corners, I'm gonna just go in and attack the spots that look pretty dark to me. The higher I go, I open it. Right here, I put a 1 clip and I open it all the way, making my next guideline. As you can see below that, it's already blended from the half to skin, so I'm working on the next guide. It's the same thing. I just have a clip on the clipper this time. I have a guard on the clipper this time. I call them clips, but they're called guards. So I got the number 1 open all the way, technically a 1.5. Now I put the half clip open all the way, which is technically a 1. Using the same type of flicking out motion, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the last line I have at the bottom, so then I'll be left with 1 more to erase, which is the 1.5, right where my thumb's at right now. Believe me, I know this sounds complicated, but it's not as complicated once you get it down. I'm still learning how to teach this, so bear with me. I'm hoping that by you guys just being able to watch these videos, you guys can get a better understanding of what it is you need to do a fade. So yeah, don't butcher me in the comments. Same as before, now I close the lever all the way, and we're gonna hit that bottom line. It should be enough to just go ahead and take it out. I might have to take off the clip, aka guard, and come back with it with the lever all the way open just to make it clean. But this should, like, as you can see right here, it's already fading out. Just coming back detailing right here with my trimmer and shaver. Probably can't see on the camera, but I'm just going over like spots I feel with my hand. Like I feel a little stubble, I just come back and clean it up real quick, dust off my client real quick, and then right here I'm gonna put that one clip back on, open it all the way, which is the 1.5. Remember the top is a 2, so this is literally the only clip I have left to be able to blend this. I could have put the 1.5 clip on and then, you know, opened it and closed it as needed, but as you can see, we got the job done. Now we're gonna go ahead and do my customers lineup. Taking into consideration that my customer does have a low widow's peak and some pretty light corners, I'm gonna place the lineup right above his widow's peak, but not matching his receding corners. I'm gonna try to salvage his lineup a little bit by putting some enhancements right now. But before we do that, we're just gonna finish taking care of the lineup, and then we're gonna apply some alcohol or some aftershave right on his skin, making sure we prep the skin. You want to prep the skin before you go over with the razor, because you're going to be using alcohol. That way it doesn't burn, you know. You can put straight alcohol, take the excess oil off the skin without irritation, making sure this basically makes sure that the enhancements grab the skin and then it can make it past the shower. Alright, as you guys can see, I didn't put too much on there. It looks pretty natural. Doesn't look like his lineup is sharpied on there. Now using my razor, I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of the hairs off his forehead. You know, edge up his lineup real fresh, making it look sharp. But this is pretty much the end result after this. Take that same razor, you know, get the hairs behind the ear, the back of the neck, get your customer right. But this is pretty much the final result right here. It's coming right up. There it is. Let me know if this video helped you guys in any way, shape, or form. Don't forget to like, comment, please subscribe, follow my Instagram, comment down below. Appreciate you guys.